Yo, what is up, guys? It's Karasmai here. I'm here with a video that I never wanted to make. It saddens me deeply that my friend Doaenel has been definitely banned as of right now on Twitch. And currently, I'm trying to contact anyone on Twitch that I know, because as a Twitch partner, I do get a Twitch rep, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. As of right now, we understand it is because of his name, Doaenel, which a lot of people um, see it as Doaenel. This is actually my fault because when he first was streaming, he would always call himself Doaenel. He explained why his name was Doaenel. It was his angel name backwards with like, if you Google it, there's like a little like how to make your own angel name, and that was just his angel name. There was nothing else to it, and it didn't even really sound like Doaenel. It was Doaenel, and I always made jokes saying, you know, do anal this, do anal that, because I'm stupid and all of that. But it's like, I don't know. The reason why I'm making this video, it's not just my reaction for views. It's because it greatly upsets me to see what I'm seeing on social media. Social media is just such a cesspool of these type of scenarios, and I've definitely been on the back end of it. But the thing is that I've usually deserved it. Usually, I've blamed people. I've been toxic. I've done a lot of things that people wouldn't expect me to do because I do have a very positive persona most days. Because most days I truly am happy and I'm truly am enjoying what I'm doing. You know, teaching people to play Kayn in League. But you know, sometimes you do have bad days. But that's just speaking on my behalf. That I definitely think it is valid in some cases. Like for me, I think there's a lot of times me being called out was actually a good thing. Cause, you know, I was getting too rampant with my ego, and I sometimes need to get ego checked, I guess. But for Doanel, the reason why I have such an issue with this is because they're bringing up his past from 2 years ago, where he did some very questionable things, where um, he was harassing a female streamer and saying some really creepy type comments, and it was pretty hard to watch. It was pretty cringe. It was pretty bad. But I think the issue that I'm seeing is the fact that it was 2 years ago and people are still holding that over his head. Like he can't ever achieve anything. He can't ever try and improve himself or anything. And ever since I've known him, I told him straight from the get go. I told him I wasn't going to help him in any regards if he doesn't stop being edgy. He had a lot of edgy viewers that like that type of content. It's kind of why people like old Tyler One were so big. It's kind of like people like iDubbbz on YouTube were so big, Filthy Frank. It's called shock humor. The value in it is shocking people. It's saying and doing stuff that is so completely crazy and outlandish that it's like, they're like, wow, I can't believe you just said that. Or wow, I can't believe you just did that. And that's kind of the time zone, the time period in which that happened, where he was 17 years old and he was just being edgy and all that. Now, the reason why I find this so gross is that people are bringing this up from 2 years ago in his past, and now they're saying that, oh, well, you know what, his name, yada yada yada. They're trying to speculate. Okay, well, he did know, and also he has this past. No, for one, he never called himself Doanel. Never had anything to do with anal. I was the one who did it. So you know what, Twitch? If you're looking for someone to punish, I'm your guy. I'm the one who started the do anal jokes. I'm the one who started all saying, do anal this, do anal that. He always said Doanel. He always explained how he got his name. There was never any jokes about it. No one else was doing it until I started doing it. And it was just supposed to be like an inside joke. But, obviously I could see why that wouldn't be allowed on Twitch. It makes sense. But you're taking your punishment out on the wrong person. It's definitely me who deserves it. And alongside with the cancel culture stuff, um, I just think that a lot of people that hate on minor celebrities or celebrities in general for things they did in their past, sometimes it's definitely valid, especially if that person is still continuing to do bad things or if it's something just really bad, really crazy. But as far as I see it, shock value humor was very common back then. A lot of people online, a lot of your favorite streamers, you would never watch. A lot of your favorite music, you would just throw out all the CDs. A lot of your favorite shows, you're gonna never watch your favorite shows, favorite movies. A lot of people make mistakes in life, and when you have a camera on you 24/7, it doesn't get to go away. People will bring it up. People will remind you. But the thing is, I don't think it's a bad reminder if you're reminding him if he's still doing bad things. He's constantly trying to better himself. He has so much passion. He's a very driven. He's been streaming 12 hours a day since season started every day. He absolutely loves his community. He does everything for them. The amount of support he gets, I find to be so well deserved. His viewers absolutely love and praise this guy, and a lot of people They hate that. They hate when anyone gets big and the viewers are crazy. But I think he genuinely deserves it. I've seen so many streamers firsthand blow up. I've seen Yasuo, TF Blade, Stylish, Rat, like right in front of my eyes. And I always thought, wow, they had this. There was always this thing that just made them blow up, right? That's why I see with Doaenel. I truthfully see it. He's always had that in my eyes because he genuinely loves and cares so much for his community. And one thing that made me think this the most was the fact that on his birthday, no, it was on his birthday. He streamed about 10 to 12 hours on his birthday, and then he ended stream early, where he went to get offline so he can respond to all of his viewers' DMs that they give him. And that was so mind blowing to me because he called me and he showed me and he was responding to like hundreds of DMs from Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, everywhere, and just the amount of love he has for his viewers and his supporters and the positivity they push out of them. It's such a healthy mix. He and his viewers are able to achieve and accomplish so much, I feel like, in such a toxic wasteland that is League. Because when you think of League, you think of your toxic, complainy streamer. It's very common. Your high or low streamers. You want an example? Your boys right here. And he's just been nothing but positive, nothing but trying to influence people to be better. He's definitely influenced me to try my hardest to be better, and I've been doing better. See, better doesn't mean perfect, but definitely better than I have been. So, I mean, I just find it very distasteful that so many people are saying so many harsh things about a dear friend of mine that I find to be a real star amongst a very, very vast and empty sky, which I relate to League. Um, I like I said, man, if you want to judge people for stuff they did 2 years ago and never let it go, it just sounds like, I mean, it just sounds like that's like, what incentive is there for someone like him who went from being very toxic and edgy, if he wants to improve himself, but if he's given this ultimatum where he's never able to improve himself, what incentive is there to ever get better? Why wouldn't he just get worse? If you're not able to improve your life and move forward in your life, why would you not just get worse? People want to stop him from moving forward in his life when he's been nothing but positive and nothing but joy to be around. I know he's definitely one of my best friends, someone who, not just in League, which is crazy to me because most friends it's just because you're good at the game or you could do this or that, talent usually. But no, he genuinely cares about me. He cares about we've had a lot of late night personal talks, and I always used to think he was just this memer guy, but he is actually a very smart, sweet, caring, and he's just a very, very good individual. And I think a lot of people that hold hate and resentment for him have never given him a chance to actually get to know him. I think anyone that gives this guy a chance, if you watch him for a day, if you talk to him for a day, if you try and be his friend for a day, you'll find out that he is nothing but one of the nicest people you'll meet amongst League players. Does he have a past? Yes, but I mean, I guess it's up for you to decide if that really should hold him back for the rest of his life. Either way, that's it for the video. Bye, guys. Hopefully, Doaenel gets unbanned. And if Twitch wants to really ban someone, I mean, like I said, it's me over anyone. Honestly. All right, peace.